Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Dominaria United for a fourth time. Let's see what we have. So this is one of the kind of more powerful dual lands, I think. Oh no, I see. I forgot the distinction. I remembered one distinction, which is that these come in untapped, but they only add color if they do damage to you. So that's like, better for tempo than one of these lands, which comes in tapped. But these don't have the basic land types, which is really important for domain. It's just a land. It's not a forest mountain. Like this is an island swamp and this is a forest plains. There's a lot of cards that care about basic land types in this format. All right, so what's going on? We have Prayer Binding, great removal. The Weatherseed Treaty, also I believe considered to be great. Rada Coalition Warlord. 4 mana, 3/3 domain. When it becomes tapped, so that's when it attacks or enlists, another creature gets bigger based on your domain. Pretty good. Any of these commons worth picking over all those cool cards? Not really. So all three of the uncommons I think would be a pretty reasonable choice. I am a little bit like, could I play something other than white, please? But I think the removal is the best card here. So I guess I'll just grab another white card, right? Lefty's getting a big pile of red-green, I guess, so that's something to keep in mind. But don't overweight it. I've definitely had drafts, like, I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that, where I passed a bunch of red cards early and was like, oh, I guess I'm never going to play red, but I just kept getting past red cards, and if I had taken some of them, I would have been happier. That was my third one, right? Because my second draft was red, white, black, so it must have been my third. Okay, Founding the Third Path. What is the deal with this card? It's 2 mana, cast something cheap from your hand. Then, presumably, you mill yourself most of the time. Then copy an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. But you have to pay the cost. Wow, that's so expensive. You don't even get to copy it for free. Huh. Okay. Tail Swipe, great removal in green. Rulik Mons. 4 mana, red green, 3/3 menace. When it attacks, you either get to put a land tapped onto the battlefield or you get to make a 1/1. Pretty good. Lightning Strike is great. I think it's between Tail Swipe and Lightning Strike. They're both good removal, and I guess I'll take Lightning Strike. I've had success with red-white so far. Who knows? Maybe we even get this land back. And also, there's some consideration that like Lefty might be trying to play green because we gave him some good red-green stuff, and we're about to give him some more. So I don't know. I mean, the same is also true of red, I guess. But there's more good green in that pack than red, as I recall, right? So I'll try Lightning Strike. You can't go wrong with Lightning Strike. Djinn of the Fountain, a 6 mana 4/4 flyer that likes you to cast instants and sorceries. Although it doesn't do that much when you do. But it's tough to remove if you have any instants, because when they try, you can bounce it, I guess is the biggest thing. The other two are just kind of like bonuses. Here's this Brawler. 2 mana, Trample Domain. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen this card before, and it's like not fun to play against. Najal. It's a little bit like tough to get the. I mean, it's a 5 mana 5/4, which is fine. And its ability is like fine, but kind of expensive. I kind of want to take like the Brawler. But I'm thinking maybe it would be better to just grab a land? I don't know. I don't know. It would be interesting to try, like, Jeskai spells, maybe? Notably, for example, it won't work on Prayer of Binding because it's not instant or sorcery, even though it's like instant speed and does something like, you know, not a creature, but it's a permanent. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take Najal here. I think Neshoba Brawler might be a better pick, but I don't know. I have some like weird reason to believe that red-blue spells with maybe white might work out well. Slimefoot Survey, 5 mana. Not that good. I don't really want to take Rona, although instants and sorceries, it's just going to be so hard to take the double black, I think. Whereas like a red-white land would be lovely. Probably. Yeah, I'll just take the land, I think. Rona is possibly reasonable, but the fact that this has gone several picks down suggests maybe we can actually get to play red-white. We've always enjoyed the Sky Rider. Heroic Charge works well in red-white. Molten Monstrosity is also pretty solid. I'm going to take that over the Sky Rider. I think they're both pretty good, but I'm a little bit more certain that I'll end up in red versus white. And within list, this we discovered in a recent draft that this can be quite cheap to cast if you have Enlist. That was our second draft, right? Dragon Whelp. Ooh, seeing that. And Balmor. So late. Okay, this red-blue is looking pretty cool, maybe. Or, I mean, Dragon Whelp would do well in red-white as well. There's this red-blue land. When you... Okay, you don't cast the copy. You copy it and then choose new targets. So this would only... If you had them both, you'd only get credit for casting one spell, even if you copied it. I think these are both very reasonable choices. I'm trying to remember what was in the last pack. Yeah, I mean... I don't know how open blue really is. I haven't seen that many interesting blue cards since, like, Djinn of the Fountain and Najal. So I think I'd rather stick to red for now and see if we should be in red-blue or red-white. Phoenix Chick, 1 mana 1/1 with flying and haste, can't block. And when you attack with 3 creatures, you can pay 2 and get this back as a 2/2, tapped and attacking. That's kind of fun. Keldon Strike Team and Molten Monstrosity also pretty fine. But I think like a 1-drop would be great. And I'd love to attack with 3 creatures. I don't know, this kind of sucks. Interesting to see a Vine Wall go so late. I think these are fairly good, aren't they? But I don't want to get into green. I don't want to take Smash to Dust. Don't want a Drawbridge, really. I guess I could take the Axe. Just sideboard it, probably. You know, if you have small creatures, that's the kind of deck that likes equipment, I feel like. Really? The Coalition Warlord Wield. That is interesting. But Goblin Picker is just, like, pretty good. I'm going to take that. The tail swipe even wheeled. Boy, maybe red-green is more open than I thought. Still, this is a perfectly good card. It doesn't require me to venture into any new colors. Okay, the amplifier is quite good if we're going to maybe play some instant and sorcery stuff. It looks like right now we're mostly mono red. We have like one white card and one blue card. Love to see another of these. I think the Herbalist would be a lot better than Enthrall to the Pit. I don't have much to like sacrifice stuff, and I don't want to pay 7 mana for... Yeah, no thanks. There's a 2-mana 2/1 that scries. Seems fine. Maria, Scholar of Antiquity. 3 mana, 3/3, red-green. Oh, it likes artifacts. Get out of here. Sky Knight. 4 mana, 2/2, flying and list. It could be something. Phyrexian Missionary. Okay, 2 mana, 2/3, lifelink is great. If we could kick it for black, that would be really great. Sprouting Goblin, also great. The Phalanx is not bad. The land is great. Branch Rider's alright. I'm taking the Sprouting Goblin. We'll figure out if we can kick green. No one seems to be playing green, so we might get past some green duels. Another Sky Knight seems okay. I mean, I say another. It's not like it would be our second. It would be our first, but there was one in the last pick as well. Pack. I don't think we can really play Niall. Artillery Blast and Griffin Protector would all sort of be reasonable. I think the Protector is just like kind of better. Yeah, I mean, but Artillery Blast, right? I should have, you know, this should do a decent chunk, but it's only tapped creatures. Again, who cares about tapped creatures in a red deck? So give me Griffin Protector, I guess. Prayer of Binding, still here, third pick, is promising. Anything else I should consider? No. Vanguard's probably okay. Where's all the red? I guess I took it all in the last pack. Why is Lefty taking it now? Weird. Maybe there just isn't much. Anyway, Vanguard's fine. Nothing incredible, but fine. Nothing blue I want, right? Essence Scatter's pretty good in this format. But I don't think I want blue, really? Well, I don't think I'm going to be given any more blue, so I'm not going to start taking some now. Codex is like a domain ramp stuff. Not ramp, but like it's a draw engine. I don't really want it. The Cavalier's okay as like a cheap, well, not a sort of expensive 2 damage flyer, but it's still 2 power. Grotto might be okay if we figure we're going to have the right colors and we want to scry. But just like a 1-drop that does cool stuff would be nice. Another Goblin Picker's fine. Don't want a blue-black land. Bortuk, definitely not going to pivot out of red here. Another Monstrosity is lovely, I think. This is a second Codex, I mean. Crystal Grotto would also be fine. We are winding up with a lot of playable cards. I could just pick up a land. But I think a Giant Trampler is like just what the doctor ordered. Tatyova. 8th pick? What the hell? Oh man. Green was so open, I guess. But I'm obviously taking the Heroic Charge. Another Branch Rider, get some more cheap stuff. Let's throw out this blue card. I don't really want to fire NATO at all, right? Way too expensive. Faith Bonder's okay. Vigilance Enlist is fine. This, like, I don't really want it. I don't want the Faith Bonder either, really. Like, I don't know. Enlist is... This is okay. It's just like a random 2-drop, I guess. Whatever. I've already collected 1 billion of these, right? Let's take a barricade. The Battle Hymn is a good card, isn't it? I recognize this art, which means that there must be streamers playing it, so it must be good. Yeah. 3 mana to do, like, to remove anything, pretty much. Not much is bigger than 4. And if you pay white, you gain some life as well, which we wouldn't have trouble paying white if we wanted to, although often we hope not to care about our life most of the time. The red-green land, though, is sort of compelling. I have 2 things that want green, don't I? There's the Sprouting Goblin, and isn't there another in here somewhere? Yeah, the Branch Riders. I would welcome this. And I have a lot of playables already. Like, if I take this, I'm going to have to cut something, which is fine. But if I take this, I won't have to cut anything. And I think it's a decent improvement. Just to make the Sprouter and Branch Riders better on occasion. Green-blue land, actually not crazy. I do have an amplifier who wants blue. I don't think I should pick it like right now, but it wouldn't be something horrible to wheel. Alright, the only card here I really want is Citizen's Arrest. Bellow's fine, but not excited about it. Coalition Warbrood could be pretty good. Big old Trampler? Yeah, definitely. Kind of have too many 4-drops. They are all pretty good, though. I can cut the Protector. Another Phoenix chick would be nice. Baird? Baird? I have so many ways to activate Baird. Give me that shit. I don't need black, do I? I don't think I took anything that kicks black, even. Yeah, correct. Okay. Thrill of Possibility would not be bad, but I don't really want it. It's my 3rd chance to take a Codex. Weird. I still don't want it, though. I already cut 1 Griffin Protector. I guess I'll take the red-black land in case I see something red I want to splash. I don't think I want a Thrill of Possibility, really. Do I? I don't have, like, any draw. This doesn't increase your hand size, but it lets you turn it and a bad card into 2 potentially good cards. It's also an instant. We have a couple cards that care about that, but not very many, right? Maybe none, actually. Maybe I cut the only ones that cared. I feel like there was another. Oh, this one. Yeah, the Amplifier. Oh, I have 2 Goblin Pickers for draw. Okay, so this is like a kind of better Thrill of Possibility anyway. Sprouting Goblin is also draw. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need Thrill of Possibility. I'm just going to take the land. You never know. Another Sprouting Goblin. Garna. Lightning Strike? Heroic Charge? I mean, we did just take a red-black land. We could play Garna if we wanted to. And this would just be, like, unlimited draw, right? Because my creatures are always going to be attacking, hopefully. It would be a little tough to play it. We would have to splash in, you know, a couple swamps to make it work. But we could. But Sprouting Goblin is already just fine, right? Just take another of those. Lightning Strike would also be lovely, don't get me wrong. Another charge? It's fine, I think. I don't think I want a third. 2 seems like the right number. Goblin Picker's okay. Gonna have some cutting to do for sure. Faith Bonder is alright. In fact, there's something to cut. The Faith Bonder we already have. I'm not that excited about a Vigilant Enlister. My mana curve is like pretty high for what I want the deck to do because of all these 4s. But I don't think I want to cut any of them. And these aren't really 8 drops. Furious Bellow is a kind of funny combo with Molten Monstrosity, right? You pay 2 mana to buff something and keep it alive, and then post-combat you have a discount of 3 if you're playing the Monstrosity, so that's kind of cute. Do I need more combat tricks? Like, maybe. They'd be alright. Anyway, I don't really want the Faith Bonder or the Drawbridge, so I'll just take this for now. Decide whether to play it. I don't really want to destroy evil. What is this? 2 mana 2/2. You can kick it for green. I have several things that want me to play like green kicker, and I don't have any way to do that. I don't think I want to add a forest to the deck. Oh, I have this. I forgot about that. So there's a way to maybe do that. Okay, this seems fine. It helps me put counters on things for Baird. Wow. These are 2 great cards. How to choose? I think I want another Phoenix, right? A flying haster that, yeah. I mean, we're spoiled for choice in this deck, I feel like. We have so many good things we could play. I think I have to narrow down the 2-drop slot. Like, there's just so many 2-drops. But, I don't know. I wish I could, like, turn some of my 4s into 3s or something. I didn't, like, end up with anything green I want, right? Yeah. And I didn't end up taking the card that wanted black. But the red-green is fine. I could maybe even throw in, like, 1 forest. Because I have several cards with kicker green, and all of them I'm fine playing without the kicker, but it would be better with. And so if I could hit 1 or 2 forests, it would be sort of nice. Yeah, I think the Coalition Warbrute is just too good to take out. All these 4-drops are just insane, right? This can enlist some pretty big stuff and make, well, it enlists stuff with a bonus of 3. So it's kind of like, you know, if you have a bunch of 3-drops on the table, or 3-powered creatures, this costs 5. But like if one of them is this, you can enlist and it's a 6/4. And then play that. Although it's sort of hard because it has to live through combat. So, I don't know. But still, a 6/4 trampler or something would be pretty cool to have. Don't you think? Maybe I don't need 3 Goblin Pickers. But, like, also maybe I do? Actually, you know, I think the Amplifier is not that great. I can't kick it. I don't even have a red-blue land or something. So I can't kick it. And I just don't have that many instants and sorceries. I have like 4 instants. So I think that's an easy cut. I want to keep all the 1-drops. The Root Weaver is sort of whatever. Kicking it for green would be nice. Maybe we don't need 3 pickers. No, Furious Bellow, I don't know. It's alright. Charismatic Vanguard? Maybe I just don't want an effect that costs 5 mana. Yeah, let's cut that. And it feels like this is the kind of deck where you could consider running 16 lands, which is most decks. But I don't think it's really that great an idea. So I have a lot of stuff on 4 that I do want to be able to play. And I kind of want to be able to play like multiple 2-drops on a turn, right? So I want to be able to play some, you know, I don't know, use my mana. And I have ways to draw. So if I get like mana flooded, I can turn the extra lands into useful creatures. Really got to make 2 cuts, huh? I mean, I don't have to. You can always play 42 cards, but it won't be the best deck. I have a lot of abilities that cost specifically red, so I think we're going to go down to just 8 plains and 10 mountains. Well, actually, no. I'll cut this and run a forest. So we're on 8 white sources and 9 red sources and 2 green. I mean, I love the 2/2 Enlister, I really do. But I wonder if it's maybe the best cut here. Yeah, let's get rid of those. All the other 2-drops I have like more important abilities on them. I guess this Herbalist just got a lot worse when I cut my Enlisters, didn't it? Now the only thing left in the list is Coalition Warbrute? Okay, so maybe I cut the Herbalist instead and put one of these back in. Sure, I'm worried about my 4-drop slot, but I'll just be Boros Moron the sequel. It's on the same account that played the first Boros Moron deck. And it's also splashing green, weirdly enough. I guess Sprouting Goblin will do that to you, right? Oh, I didn't fix my lands. I hate these lands. I love this hand, though. Phoenix Chick, Bop 'em, Root Weaver, more stuff. Alright, opponent now knows what I am about. That's my deck. Oh, that's kind of cool. Clearly not what we're playing right now. You are a 1/3. And you can, on your turn, turn your lands into 3/3 haste creatures. I think we're just going to keep hand dumping here. Go for all the tempo we can get. A Plains would be, like, not quite game over, but pretty good. What the hell? A Mythic. Can't pay life. Okay. Oh no. Really? That's pretty bad. Oh, if this were untapped... If this were an untapped Plains, I could blow up the Silex. Okay, but I can't. So I guess they're just going to wipe my board here for 2 mana? Pretty bad. If they decide to wait a second longer, then I'm in great shape, I think, because I can actually remove the Silex. Nope. That tap land killed me. The worst. And there's the green now that I don't need it anymore. Very funny. Oh. I mean, I don't know. If it had been a mountain instead, it would have been no good. I needed specifically an untapped white source. I'm not going to remove this. That card is junk. It's all because I'm playing with the ugly lands. If I had the good lands. I guess maybe I shouldn't have cut the plains to put in a mountain. We do have a couple double white cards. But I have a lot of cards that want me to pay red once they're in play, so I don't know. Alright, decent card. I could use like a sprouting goblin right about now. Okay, I guess this is also pretty good. I can pay the ward. Sure. Okay, that's pretty good. I should have maybe not been playing so many of these lands, although it turns out I did need them all, so... Okay, that's amazing. So kick this for double red and green, I guess? Yeah, seems good. Wait, what's this guy's ability? It requires a red, but... So let's actually... green, red, white? And then pick up another plains. I don't know. I guess I'm discarding the plains anyway, so maybe I should have picked up a forest or something. Okay, I love that I've got my card draw engine online. I might have a chance now. Okay, Baird is obviously very good. I'm a little worried about playing him out and just like, he doesn't do anything at the moment. Hilarious, okay. I could play one of these, because the goblin is kind of using them up anyway. It's a little spooky. Jeez. I think we attack all, right? Because that brings back the Phoenix. And we have Heroic Charge to make the attacks not quite so bad. I don't know, maybe we can wait on that. I still have a lot of draw that I want these guys to do for me. Still plenty of deck. Jesus Christ, really? Citizen's Arrest is a good pickup, I think. Okay, some Death Touchers. But if I just attack all, I have a lot of trample damage, don't I? Like, these guys are attacking for 6, and then the other guy comes in, that's 8. Everyone gets +2. It's like 16 trample? They have 15 total life, so they need a spell to live. I think that's worth doing, right? 3 more creatures. Oh, you can pay double red. Could I do that? No. Okay. So I should actually... Okay, hang on. I should wait a little while here. Another creature is great. I guess I've blown up too many of my lands. I need 8 mana for that trick to work, to get the Phoenix back. But even if I don't, I now have 4 creatures without it, so... Land would be a great top deck, I think. That's why I'm not blowing up a land. I want to have 8 mana. So I want to kick this for 6. And still have another land. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll just play it and pass. I've got a nice little jail over here. Okay, Vine Wall's a 0-2. Don't care about that. If their hand is ever empty, I can just swing and kill them for sure. But I think at this point we have enough to swing and kill them, even if they have something, probably. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now I don't need to bring back the other one, right? I should have actually played this first, I think. Again, like, to find out if they're countering before I attack. You know what? Let's not yet. I should have played this pre-combat, but okay. This is probably lethal, but I'm still scared they might have some counter or something. I don't know, I guess they would have probably countered the Phoenix chick. This must be what they drew, because they would have cast it last turn if they had it. Like in my end step. A little scary that they just picked up like their favorite card out of 4. Oh, okay. I guess we know what it is. More draw. Very cool. See, I attacked with everything because I was thinking I needed to bring back the Phoenix before I heroic charge, but this Phoenix was already on the field, so you want to do it in like the other orders. You make sure you know whether they're countering you. Okay, a land is perfect because now I have 8. And I guess I attack first. No, I don't need to worry about hitting the other Phoenix with this. I just want to make sure I don't swing with everything if I'm getting countered. Is that leaving up my double red? It is. This one doesn't have trample. But this is a billion damage. There's nothing you can do here. Now that I actually got to play my attackers and have... I got my attackers to have trample. Like, that's game over. I was just worried that they might not let me do that, so I stalled for a bit. Sure. What a melee that was. Yeah, those card draw goblins were just amazing. They drew me like 5 or 6 cards or something, right? Which was a huge factor in getting like enough creatures down that heroic charge could actually work. So fix my lands though, please. 7 of each. I still think that's fine. Oh no, I liked the one with, where did it go? This one. And I don't remember what mountain I was using. It doesn't really matter. We were so close to killing him super early, but it turns out the game has enough staying power that managed to kill them late instead. The three pieces of like unconditional removal were obviously a huge help. Opponent had 3 big threats that I couldn't... Well, the first thing I removed, the 1/3, was maybe not that big a deal. It was only really threatening to do much on their turn, which who cares, right? Maybe I could have left that on the field and had even more removal for bigger threats. But I had enough, luckily. Looks great. I have a 1 and a 2. No! Don't play cards! A defender that taps my stuff. I'm not really looking forward to that. I mean, if they spend 3 tapping my things, it's probably okay, but I still don't like the idea of them having a big defender. The difference between these two... This is an artifact. I could blow it up if I really had to. I didn't even know this card was in the set, and then I got 2 of them. I saw 3 and I took 2. Okay, multicolored defender garbage, huh? Okay, I won't combat trick that. Yikes. This is a great start for opponent. Yeah, they're just going to pick up more defenders. Okay. I don't think I should blow anything up. I think having a 2/2 is more useful. Green, huh? I could attack with this as a 4/2, I guess. That's fine, I think. Oh, I should have played... I could have had Heroic Charge if I wanted it. Do I want to use a combat trick on this? If I had another red mana, I could actually like play this guy for free. But I don't. Okay. Kinda sad. How many more of these do you have? Or are you going to finally pick up your chaplain? More of them, okay. Way too many planes. I still can't play this, even if I play one of the planes, so let's get rid of it. Actually, hang on. No, because I only have one red source. If this were a mountain, I could play it, use this to Furious Bellow, and then still get out the monstrosity, but it's not. This is so gross. Where are all my damn mountains? Okay, but it looks like I won't be able to spare red mana anytime soon, so I'm gonna just play the planes rather than hang on to it. There's the chaplain. Not a lot I can do about that at the moment, I think. Heroic Charge, but it's not really the time. This is like the big Defender payoff. There's some other things that are okay, but this is the one you really... If you have a Defender deck without this, it's sort of like, why do you have a Defender deck? These are insane enablers for it, but they're not really a payoff. Okay, yeah, there's Chaplain number 2. Where's the resign button? This is, as soon as they play the chaplain, it's game over. I don't know, and even if they don't, it's kind of game over, right? What the hell, man? I don't need to kick it, it already has trample. One mana 5/5 is pretty cool. Now there's another billion birds. Okay, dead next turn, so might as well swing out for as much as I can, right? How exactly is that accomplished? Like, it doesn't look like it would be enough, right? I think attack with everything. No. Play this first, then enlist so that I can still get value out of the non-trample creatures. Yeah. I guess attack with this, not that it matters much. Sure. Oh, there's nothing to enlist, right. If I do that, got it. I mean, this is a lot of trample damage. Sadly, it's not enough. So that's 9 damage. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. So, couldn't get there. The double chaplain was just crazy, right? One of them, it looks like I could have coped with. But when the opponent makes 12 birds in like 2 turns or 3 turns, what are you supposed to do? I don't know. Maybe the way I attacked with my 2/2 enlist creature, I attacked with it as a 4/2 and traded it for the blight pile. Maybe there was something I could have done better instead of that, but I'm not sure what. Great. I've got my choice of 1-drops, a great 2-drop. Oh, they're both haste 1-drops as well. I guess I'll play this first. Well, no, because conceivably I might be able to kick that later, I guess. I should play this one. Well, no, because I was thinking because I need to spend double red next turn, but I have a second red, so it's fine. Just in case I draw a forest, the one I'd rather kick is this, I think. But I don't expect that I will. Okay. I don't have anything to discard, so I think I'd rather play the Sprouting Goblin, because it has the chance to draw me without having to discard stuff. Maybe? That's interesting. I chose to kill the 2/2 rather than the thing that I can pump, because it's expensive to pump. Makes sense. I mean, if I don't know. I guess I'll play this one. If I draw a land, I probably want to play it, but I also don't want to blow up any of my lands, so save this one, which is potentially more valuable for the late game, I guess. Jeez, really? I mean, pumping this doesn't really matter, right? I'm not going to attack with it anyway. I don't know, do I attack with this? Do I want to let them trade 2/1/1s for it? Not really when I have heroic charge, right? And an enlist trampler. Sure. I mean, trading these for 1/1s is sort of bad. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Discard heroic charge, maybe? I really want to use it, though. Okay, I'll attack with the picker. Let's see what they want to do about that. Just let it in, huh? They must really want the extra mana next turn. I wonder if I could have gotten away with more. Shouldn't have played that, because I'm still not really sure if I should use the Sprouting Goblin to, I don't know, what am I going to blow up a land? I don't think so. What I want is more land. Planes? I thought they might try attacking with the 1/1 here. Just one of them, see if I block. If I block or don't, it's probably fine for them. Okay. This is a good card. It's a potential source of 1/1s with these guys eventually. If I don't draw anything relevant, I can make a 1/1 for free. You kicked it, huh? Well, sure. I don't mind sacking my flyer, though, I don't think. Do I? It would let them start getting in with their flyer unopposed, but I can always bring it back and then get this thing with a counter on it? I guess they did this because they wanted their thing to get a counter, which makes sense. I can't really bear for them to have a 4/4 flyer, actually. They're gonna get one anyway, though, and then this kind of sucks. Yeah, alright, get out of here. There's the planes, so I could swing all. And heroic charge when they try to do something to me. Like when they try to block. This is a lot of potential damage. I think that's correct. Or are there 3 creatures I could attack with and then, like, bring back the Phoenix? Because that would be kind of cool, right? Maybe that's what I do. Attack with, like, these 2 and one of you? Or I could put down a big trampler. Maybe that's the best use of my mana. Yeah. I would have liked to attack with 3 because I get a 1/1 as well out of that? I don't know. And, like, the 2/2 comes back, and it's attacking. The 1/1 comes back as a 2/2, and then it, like, gives me a 1/1, and I can really start building up pressure. I think they think that this is, like, a fast enough clock, but it's not. Okay. So if I attack with like the 1/1s and a picker here, I think that's fine. Or maybe I enlist this and make it like a 5/4 trampler? I think that's good. They'll want to block it here, though, which I'm not thrilled about. So yeah, let's just attack with 3 creatures to get the Phoenix back. And I know they get to trade their 1/1s for my 1/1s, and that's sort of bad, but it just means, like, the big heroic charge, they were going to be able to make a block like this anyway, and maybe the creatures would live, but they wouldn't get face damage, and that's what I really want out of the big attack. So, like, losing those creatures for 1/1s is, like, fine. Even though my creatures are conceptually 3/2s on some big turn that matters. Now this looks like Omega lethal, right? Oh, they have a bunch of 1/1s here, huh? Okay, so is it lethal? They have 4 blockers. I have 4 damage in the air, and so I just need to get through with 2 on the ground. I have 6 attackers. That'll do it. Plus I have a trampler. I have 7 attackers. Why did I say 6? I could use this to enlist something, and I think that gets me a little bit more damage, right? So play this first to get everything plus whatever. This does tell them how to block, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you can find the optimal block, but it's going to be way far away from a block that lets you live. Currently getting in for 17. Okay, that's still 8. Isn't it? No, it was just 4. Uh-oh. Nice. Can't attack with that. Now maybe you could? No, stop! They're like... Oh, they have lethal this turn anyway, I see. No, because I have a 2/2 blocker. Do I discard the monstrosity here? I'm getting 1/1s every turn. This can... Oh, this can't block! That's why I'm dead. Oh, okay, so I have to win this turn, right? Which, like, attacking doesn't do. I only get in for 1. Okay, that sucks. I don't know, maybe telling them how to block did lose me the game, win them the game. They might not have blocked. And you know what? Also enlisting my dude. Instead of making him a trampler? Or instead of like letting Baird attack? That might also be what like have been enough. If I'd done it the other way, it might have been enough to win. Because Tear Asunder couldn't have killed everything all at once. Okay. This is actually... Oh, they get to enlist, I see. I was like, oh, they're only attacking with 2 power. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I would have had less total power, but the extra power I got didn't end up doing anything because they tore it asunder anyway. Ripped it asunder? It's Tear Asunder, isn't it? What's the card called? Tear Asunder, yeah. Okay, this looks pretty good. I could use some more spells, but I have a good start anyway. Huh. Okay. So, a domain deck, maybe? Top 5. Impulse and Thrill of Possibility. Yeah, okay, Plains. More draw. I wish I could do stuff like that. Hang on. Do I want to draw here? I kind of do, right? But I also want to do 2 damage. And having Lightning Strike open would be nice. I mean, I guess I would have that either way, right? Nope, because I just played a tap land, okay? I just thought that was a normal mountain. Anyway, this is fine. I have Lightning Strike for their turn 4 play, which is hopefully going to be useful. When it enters the battlefield, okay. This isn't exactly the kind of thing I'm excited to Lightning Strike. But, you know, you gotta keep your foot on the gas, I guess. I'm not going to exile the 1/1. I could attack with the bird, but I don't think I really need to. I don't want to make this trade. And someday in the future, this bird could come back as like a 2/2, and that would be pretty cool, but that's not going to be like right now. So now it's just something I can enlist and attack with a 4/4. We're gonna have to blow that up. Oh wow, they actually got to play something. How cool is that? If I enlist, it would still cost too much to play both of these cards on one turn. Right, because I would only gain like a discount of 2, so this would still cost 3, which is way too much. this turn it should be possible to play. This is kind of cool with their, like, if they get to play this every turn. Oh, no. When it's put into a graveyard, it gets exiled and you gain life. So you don't only get to do that once. Still, it's a nice life gainer. A land card, so it could be anything. They got a grotto. I didn't see how they scryed. Top or bottom. Obviously, I saw the way that they did it, which was playing the grotto. But how they chose, what they chose when scrying, is what I did not see. So, I don't think attacking with this 2/2 makes a lot of sense right now. Which means I can enlist it and swing with a 5/5. Because the 2/2 just trades. Actually, you know what? Trading for this is pretty good, isn't it? They might choose not to block. I'm only attacking for 6, but it doesn't seem likely. They'll probably double block and I'll kill. Oh, you know what? They'll pump. I shouldn't have attacked. They're gonna like play an instant to pump this and kill my 2/2 for free. That was stupid. Whoa! They have that much stuff? That's really bad for me. Okay. That's not as bad as it could have been. That's not a kill. I think they should have double blocked. It would have been tough for me to order blockers as well. Do I really kill the bird before killing this? Okay, but now I can start swinging with the bird, I think. The phoenix. Because I have a very realistic way to bring it back from the graveyard. Ouch. Well, if they killed the 4... I guess they just didn't want me to make a gigantic transfer by enlisting the 5/5. That makes sense. How are they at 14? What the hell? That gave them 4 life, I guess. Ouch. And then they got 2 life for exiling the thing that they had brought back previously. That's pretty good. I think, in fact, this is a reason to not attack at all, because I don't want to lose the Phoenix chick and then have to bring it back on the big attack turn, so I want to make sure I give everything trample. So I just want to wait till I have 6 mana again and then swing with a bunch of trample. Actually, it's not going to be enough, is it? Oh my god. Because they have so much life. And, like, these 5 toughness creatures block my 2/2s amazingly well. What's your deal? 2 mana, 2 unvigilant, okay. Mostly a nothing card. This is nice to have. I still think I don't attack here. Although... maybe the... It's kind of annoying. Maybe giving these guys trample is not as important as, like, the bird being bigger. Because these two, the main attackers, already have trample. Oh, that's nice. Play it for 4 mana. It's a 3/3. I'm not going to be attacking with it. So I go in with the bird first, threatening a combat trick of some kind, probably. Okay. Okay. Happy, I think, to see no attacks, sort of. Happy to see this, too. Double bird has got to be annoying. I'm just going to wait till the 5/5 wakes up. If they impede its momentum again, I guess that'll be disappointing. But I think we're in the driver's seat here. If they ever counter this heroic charge, which they could well be, I don't know. Would they be countering my 1-drops? Probably not, right? So they could easily, this card could be a counter spell. Now you're gonna do it? Okay. Interesting. I didn't have a trick after all, gotcha. Oof. Okay. I mean, could be worse. I don't like losing to 5/5, obviously. Oh, the bird! Huh. Okay. Interesting. And they are kicking this. So, they don't have any counter spells, for sure. Their hand is empty. How much could I... If I played this charge, I'd be attacking for 5, 10, 17, 21 trample. That's not lethal, but it is close. It's just worth thinking about. Like, maybe discarding this could be the right play, if it could let me get in for lethal right away, but it doesn't look that way. Actually, hang on. Do I want lands? I think a land's actually fine. Because I want an 8-mana turn for the big attack. And these guys, you know, they like land. Even a 7-mana turn would be fine, because it would let me pump this after playing Heroic Charge. So I think, yeah, we're not discarding anything. Every card is great right now. Okay, they didn't play anything. And we almost had lethal last turn, so we should have it now, right? Hello. On the other hand, they have a card now, I guess. Yeah, let's just play another creature. What's the worst that could happen? I would love if they counter this, honestly. Whoa! Just a misclick. All right. Yeah. No activations. Would you like to counter? No. Okay. And a land. Happy to see that, I think. So I have 8 mana now. I could play this for 6. And still bring back a Phoenix. In the other order, of course. Yeah, let's just swing all. I don't know. If they counter this, it's pretty sad. But I don't think they have a counter. And I don't have to play Heroic Charge. I have other pumps on the field that might be enough, depending on what's going on. Well. Okay, so how much damage is getting in right now? 8? All right, 2, 4. 6, 8. So instead of giving trample, which requires committing this, yeah, okay, I can just pump this twice and then say your go, and then they have to do something, at which point I can Heroic Charge. That was a close game. Cool one. I don't know. Close? Like, it was interesting. Both players got to do what they were trying to do, I feel like. Fearless Fanatic. I love these Phoenix chicks, and I have this, and oh my gosh, all right. But we play the Steel Crusher on 2, right? So that on 3 we can enlist the chick to attack with this, and then Baird will give us a token. What? Don't play something on turn 1. That's what red decks do. You're blue. Of course, the 1-drop of the format for blue. Do I attack with this? It's kind of useful not to, isn't it? I don't know. I think they want this creature for their domain purposes. I would be okay with the trade. Because mine can come back eventually, yeah. I guess I might want double white. No, there's no way I could want double white next turn. Problem is, Baird probably doesn't get to... Oh, I was going to say, Baird probably won't get to trigger. Funny. I think I'm going to choose not to do 1 damage to them. Right? Because I could attack with this and get in for 1. Or I could attack like this, bump into the wall, and get Baird to make a 1/1. I think it's better to not do the damage. They also might be afraid to block, although probably not. They're thrilled for me to use up a combat trick here, I'm sure. Which I could do, I guess. Hang on, how much... If I played this for 2, I'd have 1 mana left. This would be a 6/2, so this would still cost 2. Yeah, I'd be 1 mana short. Okay. You're a 3/2 that draws when it dies. Okay, so what I want to do is attack with this as a 7 power creature, right? Because then I can, well, the problem is if I do that, it just runs into this. So I guess just enlist Baird and see how they block. If they just bump it into the 0/5, great. I get to play this without having to spend a trick. And I get more 1/1s. Really? They must be playing like a Tolarian Terror or something? They can't. Okay. Well, I mean, Picker could discard a Plains at some point, so it's not totally obvious I should play it. But what am I doing with the mana, right? So, how do we attack here? Enlist the 5/5 to swing with a 7/2? They'll block with the Drake, presumably. So I can attack with the Phoenix as well. And then if I wanted, I could pump this. But it actually is not very good. Because I'm like I'm committing a ton of damage just killing this one Drake, which I'd rather not do. Maybe just attack like this. Make this a 4/2, and if they trade it, like, oh well, that's life. You can have these guys too, I guess. I'm actually not even sure this was worth doing, because the Phoenix is the one creature that can come back. But this kills their 2/2, so fine. Yeah, I'll hang on to this Plains. Baird has been so much better in this deck than the last time we had him. We have a lot of ways to set him off. Okay, bounce my 5/5, I don't care. Not kicked, so you don't gain any life. You could have kicked it if you'd tapped the Illusionist, right? Turn one of these into a Plains. They're still attacking. I mean, I guess this is a race, but how can you be happy with that? Okay, I guess I'll play one of these. Maybe I should have played both. Because I kind of want to be able to like play this and also that. Okay, great. Just overwhelm them with 1/1s. Their wall was insane, by the way. The 0/5 kept blocking a 4/2. Incredible. Was that Academy Wall, I think is what that card was? I didn't really look at it. Isn't there some sort of like also... There's another blue wall that's like a coral or something? Am I crazy? What if I looked at mana blue type... No. Text Defender. Coral Colony. Yeah, it's a 2-mana defender. That's a 1/4. That's the one that mills. Academy of Wall. Loots. Fine. I wish I had an untapped mountain, but getting this to go with, like, the goblin... No, I don't have a thing that wants green to kick. But this is fine. It's the worst hand I've kept all draft, I think. Oh! I take it back. Azorius. Well, blue and white, and who knows what other garbage. Yeah, red. This could be a chance to play my Ridgeline tapped. But wouldn't I rather just, like, play a 2-drop now and play this later? I think so. There's that wall again. So good against a deck like this. Alright, I guess I'm still not playing a tap land. Oh, but I could kick this next turn if I did. Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like that would be cool. This is 3 mana to give to give 2 power, so it never discounts this. Yeah, I think the tap land is right here. But I think opponent's in the lead at the moment. Like, I have a kind of cool board, but they have cards, mana, and walls, and that's like what their deck wants. Okay. So I could kick this and still discard a card. But if I did, the card I discarded would have to be... like, I would have to draw... I would have to play a land to do that, which means discarding this would be risky. And I don't really want to discard anything else. So, I think I'll just play the land, because I still want some lands. And pump up the Phoenix a little bit. Bounce? I don't even know what they have. what Lightning Strike maybe? They could always do that during combat though, so. And attacking with these two doesn't really accomplish anything. It just trades a 2/2 into their 2/1, which I don't want to do. Artillery Blast would also work, I guess. But I would love for them to remove this Phoenix, because it can just come back without too much hassle. If they played like a Geyser to bounce it and draw a card, that would kind of be... What would that cost? 3? That would be the worst thing that could happen, I think, is if they got rid of it without spending a card, basically. Even if they just tempo get rid of it. Because killing it, I'm fine with. Alright, it dies. Great. So it looks like they're mostly playing Is It spells with, like, maybe some white stuff thrown in. But who knows? Maybe, yeah, I mean... Yeah, this card suggests that. This is not a very good instant. It's okay. fact that it's in the deck suggests they want it for some other reason, which is that like they want instances. What I think. They have cards like this that want you to cast. I mean, you know, being vigilant and unblockable is kind of a cute trick I haven't seen in another set before. So you can like. Really? You're gonna let me block it if I want, huh? Yeah, I mean, this 1/1 kind of sucks, but I want to attack with 3 things next turn, so... Alright, you can have it. Okay, they did have a lightning strike. I could discard a card to draw a card, but I don't think that would be a good idea. Still. Because I have a threat, I have removal, I have like just a random piece of junk that is perfectly fine to play. And I still don't think I want to discard a land, do I? I'm building up to being able to play this guy. Are you thinking of scattering this? That would be pretty cool for me, I think. Okay, so let's note maybe they have an Essence Scatter. No guarantees, but, you know, they were thinking about it for something. I'm gonna let you keep getting in. I don't care that much about my life total, I think. Red-blue is supposed to be sort of aggressive, I think, but they haven't really demonstrated that at the moment. They're probably just going to remove a thing again to stop me from bringing back the Phoenix. Though they should wait till my upkeep to do that, right? They just drew that. Oh, okay. It's only 3 damage, not too bad. It does make attacking with everything look worse. I would welcome an untapped land, so I could remove this and make the attack with all much better. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Now I have enough that I can play a 5/5 if I want. Maybe not. They've got a lot of removal, and they've been cycling a lot, so they can skip anything they don't like. Yeah? Well, I think opponents probably got me here. They're getting to do some really cool stuff. Okay, still no blocks. Take 6. I can't afford this double trade, I don't think. I need to get rid of this guy before too long. Tap land, very funny. I guess I have to remove the 4/4? And the 2/2 is still a problem, but I gained some life, or the 2/1 rather. Now bringing back the Phoenix isn't even good. How dare you? Oh, now it is. Right? I have 4 red, which is the amount that I want to spend this turn. So what about Swing All? Bellow. Bring back the Phoenix, Bellow, and then this? I think we gotta do it. Wait, can I not afford that? I somehow thought I could. This only gives me a discount of 1, and I need a discount of 2. I wonder why I thought this would work. I'd love to see that block. Oh, they're afraid of charge. I see. That makes sense. Because this is lethal if they don't block with charge. No, it's not. It's 1 short. And that's even if they don't block anything at all. I mean, they're threatening a lot of damage. Yeah. They're threatening a lot of damage to me as well. And I don't really have anything good to bellow, so I guess I'm just gonna grab 2 extra damage. Oh my god. Oh, am I dead? I look dead, yeah. Exactsies. Good game. Can't click on it. Oh well. Boros Moron beaten by Is It Idiot? Except, like, they weren't, you know. I call it Boros Moron because it's so brain dead to play, right? It's not really. I don't know. You have decisions to make, but... Whereas they were just kind of cycling through everything and had a lot of decisions to make, I feel like. So, is it Illuminati? Anyway, that's it for this deck. I thought it was a decent deck. We could have done better, but we probably also could have done worse. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.